I will seek revenge for all time.
Are you ready to attack?
Young, appropriately aged kids. Table.
For this worm battle, our initiative goes Jackson, the worm, and then
Okay, what am I
because you
doing?
failed at the mushrooms, you
But
do not have initiative. Yeah, that tracks. Robbie, then the worms go, and then Sam.
Oh, so I don't have to roll for initiative. I get it.
Yes.
Get it. Beast, you shall be slain by you sinner.
So the worm is going to attack both of you for a d12 plus 3. That would be a 7 plus 3, so you guys both get hit for 10. 10 points of damage.
So 12.
So you hit.
Yes. All right, I get a D8 plus 3. Not great. That'd be a 5 total.
And then you get a +1 for the ring.
Ooh, 6 damage. Thanks for the reminder. What a good DM you are. Way to go.
The worm rears back and sprays acid all over the place.
That's tough.
It's a 4 plus 3. You guys each get hit for 7 points.
Ow. Oh, no. We can't let that happen again. I'm going to throw my short sword at the purple worm, aiming for its face area. Let's see what happens. Oh, one, because I have the ring too. So 11. Yes.
11.
Hits, and I roll a D8 to see what sort of damage I make. 6, also plus 1, so that's 7 points of damage.
The worm feels a little groggy from all of those hits, but it's on to the next round. So, Jackson, you get to go first. So you're going to roll to see if you hit.
Okay. You gotta be kidding me.
What did you roll?
A 3. I rolled a 3.
Unfortunately, that is not a hit. Shocking. Come on, worm. Come on, worm. You swing, you miss. The worm rears back and spews acid all over. The worm is going to hit you for 1d12 plus 3.
Just go for it. I need to get a 1.
A 1.
I guess so, Jesus. Bazinga! Bazinga! Come on, Izzy. Hit this.
That means your attack is double.
Oh, 7 and a 2. That's 9. Doubled it up. 18.
15 times 2 plus 1. Oh my, it looks like you could use some help. Well, luckily for you, I have 2 potions in my kit.
You've been all hours this whole time.
You've already used one of your potions, but look, I have a good berry blend. Or if you're in need of some serious help, I have a healing potion.
In my belly.
But be warned, like all powerful potions, this one might taste a little foul.
Due to my 1 health left,
Take it.
I bestow the thought of Jesus and the Gutenberg Bible.
Here you go.
I will gladly take the harsher one.
Huh. It's looking rough. Bad news for me.
Oh no.
What is it? What's it made of? What's happening, Sam?
It smells like cough syrup.
It's Malort.
It's Lord!
It's Malort.
As soon as it hit my lips, I was like, this is the thing in Chicago. Did I have to drink the whole thing to get healing?
Yes, Malort.
Sure, it heals me. Forget it. I'd rather die.
That has revitalized your HP hits back to 4. Woo! That brought you to the edge of death, but you took the healing potion, which puts you now at 6.
Okay, since I'm an improvised weapon, I am going to use Kevin's arm that we have been holding on to. So I'm gonna run in.
Would have wanted it this way.
Swing around Kevin's arm, and
Which I think we do. The two of us are behind. Going, lovely.
oh god, man, the rolls today, that is gonna be right at 10.
10 is enough to hit. Great.
Oh, look at that. That's 5 points of damage.
Would either of you guys like the good marionette, or are you going to move to the next round?
I'll take it. Let's do it.
Berry Blood gives you a +3 in hit points, so you are now
Let's go.
It's like a little blueberry smoothie.
he's lost a little bit of his power, so he now only rolls 1d6 of attack.
Okay.
So he does hit you for 4.
2 for 4.
Going into the next battle, Robbie, you still have initiative, so let's see if you hit.
This thing's tough. It's a 12. So I should roll 8 plus 3. Correct. Let's hit it. So 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 1 for the ring for an Ocho 8 damage. I've got this, baby. Oh, I'm baby now? Can be if you want to. Yes, Daddy.
A
Ugh.
little bit sluggish.
It's rolling.
It does hit you both for 4.
Ooh. Rats. I'm gonna charge the beast, jump up and grab my short sword, which is embedded in its toothy maw, and sort of rake it down and try to slice through. I rolled a 10 plus 1 plus 1 for the green.
Let's see how much you're hitting it for.
Alright, this is a d8. 3 plus nothing plus 1 is 4.
You hit the worm for 4. It's feeling real low right now.
I get the sense that it's our death's door, but so am I. It's all up to you, Kevin.
I believe in the heart of the cards.
14? 14 plus 1 is a 15. That is a hit.
Okay,
Woo!
D8 to Sacred Flame. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, George Senior, Georgie Matthews, our daughter Constance. Oh, Jesus Christ. Also, into the wall.
Kill the worm. You've done some serious damage to the worm. It's a little woozy. Its spray is not quite as strong. The worm unfortunately hits you both for 6 points.
That's fine.
I roll for disappointment.
18. It hits.
As Netta looks at both of your unconscious bodies, she raises her gold ladle and smacks the worm on its head, knocking it unconscious.
I hope Nettle has a horrible life.
Nettle then carefully carves up the purple worm.
It uses our body as a
Yep.
And I'm gonna take the jar that I have of the good berry shake.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna go full like bar brawl style. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna smash it up against his head.
Let's go.
17 to hit.
17 to hit is good.
Best roll of the day. Another 5. So that's another 8 points of damage.
As you take the jar and down in slow motion, you watch as I use my missiles to charge this large mark around your shoulder, kind of like bending the bullet to try and impact with the jar to give it an additional bit of impact as it goes for a somewhat mid 7 points of damage.
7 points is just enough to kill the worm.
Alright, come on, baby. Come on. Oh, it rolled. I don't think this is gonna miss. I think it's gonna miss. It rolled off an 18.
This.
I'm distracted. I would like to bargain with the GM. May I take both rounds of hits if I'm blocking it from Cormont?
If you would like to take both rounds of hits,
I-
Robbie, you
I
can
will-
take both rounds
We'll
of hits.
take it.
CD 12 plus 3.
I know. I know.
All right.
I know.
It is a 10 plus 3 for 13.
Double.
Dead.
Heart. I take my former lover's sword in my hand, and I strike forth with a fury I've seen before, and I roll a 3. Wait, healing potion. I'm gonna do it. It's my only chance. Oh my god. With my bonus action, I will drink Malort. Go! Roar! Go! Yes, you can do it! grasp. You feel the ring also slip into your hand. 2 rings. As if we are joined forever, for eternity. I love you, Kevin.
I love
And I
you
will
too.
fight for you. I grab my short sword, much easier to hold, and I slash with a ferocity unmatched. I get a 1. The dice tell a story. They do.
You swing and you miss. You Nettle runs out with her golden ladle and smacks the worm on its head, thus vanquishing the worm. She was quite hungry and you guys were taking way too long. The worm lets out one last sad.
Hey, Scout.
Hey, Cole.
How's it going?
Oh, I also clap it a little bit.
You both lie lifeless on the cave floor, but Nettle whispers, "No, not today. I'm not losing anyone else." She carries, or let's be honest, she drags you back to that dead spider. As you drift in and out of consciousness, you see her chop off a piece and bring it to your mouth.
Oh.
Let me die. Do not cast Revivify.
You feel hot bile rising in your throat as your body breaks into a sweat.
You are an evil, evil woman.
Threaten to give in.
Oh no.
Groin feels
Keep it in.
Oh.
Let me die. I don't want you to Do not cast Revivify.
You feel hot bile rising in your throat as your body breaks into a sweat.
You are an
In and out of consciousness, you see her chop off a piece and bring it to your mouth.
Oh.
Let me die. I don't want you to Do not cast Revivify.
You feel hot bile rising in your throat as your body breaks into a sweat.
You are an evil, evil woman.
Threaten to give in.
Oh no.
Groin feels
Keep it in. Keep it in.
Hello. Always. Hello.
Dead
Did
spider.
we piss ourselves?
Dead spider. You licked it.
Gross.
Again, it's something that happened. I think we need to get you some air. And perhaps have a long don't talk about unresolved childhood issues.
For anyone who has felled in the battle, Nettle has dragged their bodies to the spider and given them a lick to revive them just enough to make it back to the tavern.
Oh, that's unpleasant looking. Whoa, that looks like a dead spider. Oh, gross.
Oh, that smells bad.
Well, force feed it to us, Nettle, you sick, twisted woman.
Hey, smells bad. That's smoky. Hey, it smells. It smells. There's a lot of mesquite in that. Yeah, it's a peat. Kind of a. Oh, that is unfortunate.
So you're not curious.
Oh,
dude. We're here with anything for you two.
She gives it to the fallen friends and whispers, lick it.
I will manhandle his tongue to force a lick.
I'm totally fine staying dead. My bad. I decided to help a poor old woman. What's happening? What is this? Oh, that's weird. Oh,
Like I said. I do feel the tingle in my eyes.
I won't be on this show anymore. Is it French Wallace? Yeah. Black Fresh?
I know.
That's that.
Well, like,
Oh, this is going
Could just make this be white.
Spider that gives you a strange and pleasurable yet painful arousal deep in your stomach and
Ew.
your loins. It's the ultimate aphrodisiac, and weirdly, is it working?
I feel closer to Jesus than ever.
It's like the most failed barbecue. Like ChatGPT was like, here's how you make Texas Tyler barbecue.
While it tastes of rotten flesh and rancid milk, you just can't stop licking the damn thing, and it revives you enough to make it back to the Happy Hedgehog Tavern.
Oh. Well, now suddenly it's worth it.
I want nowhere near this woman's tavern.
Get me away from her.
I want out of this tavern.
You should try it.
Try it.
Thank you, weary travelers. Thank you for helping me retrieve my golden needle.
You're welcome.
Here is your hard-earned and well-deserved reward.
Oh.
Heroes feast, heroes feast, heroes feast.
Heroes feast. Heroes feast. Heroes feast. Heroes feast. God, this is a feast.
Oh.
Is this about to become like a mukbang?
For the next 40
We're here
minutes.
for the just leave.
Everybody gets to feast.
Those like rewards that they get on Survivor, where they get to go like eat a feast.
Nettles cooked you up a true hero's feast, complete with some Homlet gold brown roasted birds with sausage stuffing, yawning portal buttermilk biscuits, a plate of gold the dwarves would love, everything soup, a big goblet of evermead, a sweet elven dessert called Meal's End, and of course the shining star of the feast, a purple worm tavern steak that's made even better after the long battle you just survived.
Literally.
Literally purple steak. That's crazy.
This is awesome.
Oh my god.
Truly a feast fit for lovers.
Red L. I wish you nothing but hatred and utter demise. In the name of the Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit.
You shall be vanquished upon your next feast, whatever that shall be. What's your name? For it shall be your last. Whoa! It's got like the texture of like dried like Lucky Charm marshmallows.
Ooh. That is a spicy cinnamony cider thing. Fantastic.
It's a mead.
This is a very nice meat. That's very, oh my, this is actually delicious.
Oh, I even colored the
It
inside.
did.
Sure, expect
It's the more.
That is spicy cinnamony cider thing. Fantastic.
It's a mead.
This is a very nice meat. That's very, oh my, this is actually delicious.
Oh, I even colored the
It
inside.
did.
Sure, expect
It's the morning.
That's good. So Wagyu worm. So that's what the show is? Fantastic.
It's a mead.
This is a very nice meat. That's very, oh my, this is actually delicious.
Oh, I even colored the
It
inside.
did.
Sure, expect
It's the morning.
That's good. So Wagyu worm. this show is? Watching us eat? Yeah, it's a better show.
The worm's good, huh?
I want you to see the transition of purple to inner meat on that steak, by the way. That's such a unique presentation.
So that's what this show is? Watching us eat? Yeah, it's a better show.
The worm's good, huh?
I want you to see the transition of purple to inner meat on that steak, by the way. That's such a unique presentation.
Oh, you're doing that's good. I knew we were meant to be each other.
All right, cheers. Thanks, out, mister.
Is that your first character yet? Actually, yes. Oh my god. Find love, you have to protect it in any way you can. It's true.
So the purple worm steak is covered in it's A1 mixed with a little bit of cream to give it like a little bit more texture, and then they dip that in purple.
Thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you to Critical Role for joining us upon this glorious feast.
But also, before we want to go, I want to give a special shout out to our PBF members. Thank you guys so much for your support. And special thanks to some of our newest members. We have Alyssa Jasmine who just joined,
Hi, Alyssa.
Shay Kamukton, and Erica Laurel 5223.
Oh man, my favorite Erica Laurel. Where are the other 522 Erica Laurels?
Did you have fun?
It's so much fun. Thank you so much for having us.
Our PBF members make this channel go round, and regardless of how the episodes turn out, you guys make this show worthwhile, seeing your support upon our small little tiny faces.
Well, anything that our audience should know about what you guys have upcoming?
Campaign 4 airs on Twitch, YouTube, and Beacon every Thursday night at 7. If you're not watching that, what do you even do?
Thank you guys so much for joining this episode. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
You guys enjoyed this episode. Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to follow them on all of their journeys.
We have Mighty Nine animated series. The first season of that on Prime Video. It's awesome. Please check it out. It's adult animation fantasy. I've been working on it hard for many years, and it's really, really good.
Oh, I could say I
Okay.
This adventure had everything. Had danger, romance, treasure. There's one thing it was missing.
What's that? The sex scene.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'll just start over. Oh wow. Okay. All right, let's watch some Critical. Hey, by the way, the character is based off my childhood. This the guy's named Cody. Love it for you to meet him. Yeah. With my baby blanket. He's like a little Jedi. Okay. Let's say Yuki off. Nice. And then my back player. This needs to be charged, which sucks.
Beneath the falls.
And the accent.
beneath the falls, as the rest of you tangled with incoming ballista bolts, foiled by a quickly summoned fog from Taisha Loy, as Valus left combat.
Also, Valus was there.
Also, Valus was there. Also,
Yeah.
Valus was there.
Just checking out the vibes.
Five, what's going on?
on?
Taking some swings.
Well, you know, when you're that old, combat goes by real fast.
Yeah,
It was a blink of an eye. I didn't. Yeah.
to my elven senses, that combat basically didn't happen. An event so small it could not be said to have occurred. I will say this for sure: there were 3 people that had a worse combat than Valus, and it was enmity, cruelty,
Yes.
and agony. Who realized they should not be in this combat, in this city, or in this arc. And
What?
we return here to Riesengirdle after epic combat on the Hachwallenbrücke. So epic. So
Say that bridge one more time.
the Hachwallenbrücke.
Lightning crashes, horses whinny.
He was my boyfriend.
I love that movie so much.
Having journeyed east from Dolmakyar in search of a vision of an orcish warrior standing in an ancient tomb, in search of answers for the fate of House Royce and House Devinos, in search of questions surrounding the slaughter at the Palazzo Divinos and the undead nature of Octus Ticonis, the Stone of Night Song. Answers to all these questions lying to the east. Our adventurers found themselves in Riesengirdle, momentary guests of House Einfasen, and more recently guests of the Druids of Seasons, Stone, and Hunt. On the high grotto of the Schongarten. A tense exchange between Taisha Loy of the Circle of Ancients and her fellow druids of the Old Path. Her success in representing her situation allowed for entreaty with the entire party, where Hannon of the Circle of the Hunt beheld Valus, faithful of the Sisters of Salandri, and before things came to blows, a nat 20 intimidation, telling the elven druid to not resort to violence lest it be visited upon him, was followed immediately by a nat 20 persuasion, at which point Amida, the elder druid of the Circle of Seasons, said, "This must be recognized as an opportunity it is. I would see your journey continue as clearly you have access to knowledge that I do not, and the mission that lies before you is one of deep significance. How may I help?" And offered to meet you at the Eyrie above the Schongarten, where you would be given passage, flight by eagle, to wherever you need travel. Traveling from the Schongarten, you were waylaid on the bridge by soldiers of House Ticonis and Octus's older brother, Franz.
Oops.
Franz did not bedevil you for long, for indeed Sir Julian Divinos hurled him from the high bridge to meet his watery death.
Sorry, not sorry.
Beneath the falls.
And the accent.
Beneath the falls, as the rest of you tangled with incoming ballista bolts, foiled by a quickly summoned fog from Taisha Loy, as Valus left combat.
Also, Valus was there.
Also, Valus was there. Also, Valus was there.
Just checking out the vibes.
Vibe, what's going on? Taking some swings.
Well, when you're that old, combat goes by real fast.
Yeah,
It was a blink of an eye. I didn't. Yeah.
To my elven senses, that combat basically didn't happen. An event so small it could not be said to have occurred. I will say this for sure: there were 3 people that had a worse combat than Valus, and it was enmity, cruelty, and agony, who realized they should not be in this combat, in this city, or in this arc. And
I love them. Yes.
As producer Kyle Shire said, bringing huge Team Rocket energy to the function.
Absolutely.
I truly enjoy.
Oh my god, I forgot my dice again.
Jesus.
What the hell?
This is why it went wrong. We need to start over.
Start over.
Back to 1.
Wait, back to 1, everybody.
I love her.
I like the instinct to be quiet until Ashley gets back.
Yeah.
Like you're not 2 feet away. Like everyone just.
Oh my god, I forgot my dice again.
Jesus. Bringing huge Team Rocket energy to the function.
Absolutely.
Look at that. She's got a Kirby mug. That is so cute.
Oh my god, I forgot my dice again.
Jesus.
Maybe this is why it went wrong. We need to start over.
Start over.
Back to 1.
Wait, back to 1, everybody.
I like the instinct to be quiet until Ashley gets back.
Yeah.
Like you're not 2 feet away. Like everyone just wait.
Just wait.
Hold.
I'm ready.
Rushing forward from the Hakbarlinbucha, you hear distantly as your footfalls race up. Now outfitted in some druidic garb, you had traveled the Dvalmar Pass in, some of you, the bloody clothes you were murdered in.
I changed.
Changed?
They're in my bag.
I changed
Some
in my bag.
shitty clothes from wherever the fuck we were.
Einfassen.
Closet.
You mean Castle Klippen Klick?
The Steffenkeep in particular. Castle Klippen.
We said all the good words. We did it.
We did it. We said all the good words. Sorry, Kappelgarten. There you go. Great.
I like the Kappelgarten.
Yes.
Okay, now I feel ready to leave.
You've said all the words.
You can leave. I live here now.
In the distance behind you, you hear some shouts elsewhere in the neighborhood surrounding, some screams distantly. You even hear a spell being fired off behind you. You can only imagine where Petra and Raya have gone, but you certainly do not hear them following you, although that doesn't tell you very much. Ascending the staircase, you arrive at an eyrie atop a craggy mountainside. The Erie's nests are some 20 feet wide in diameter, many of them, and you see enormous birds of prey, giant eagles throughout. These eagles down below, many of them are some like 14 feet tall at the shoulder, towering above you, turning to look. And you see several of them here have small sheds with sort of moss-covered roofs on the sheds with small like symbols. And you see there are some carcasses of pig and cattle strewn throughout. There are some that even have chicks that are about your size. There's
kind of terrifying.
It should be.
And scary.
5'11" chicks. What are we doing?
Chicks.
You look and see these eagles have white breasts with the sort of small, like black dots of plumage, and mottled, sort of beautiful gray plumage across their wings that looks almost like rain moving down a slate slope as it sort of spreads their wings. Going up higher and higher, you see that in these small sheds, there are enormous saddles. You see that some of the saddles appear to be little more than like a leather harness. And you see that in the writing on some of these nests, there is some druidic writing. It appears that this is a stable kept by the druids of the Circle of Stone here. The staircase ascends higher and higher as a voice calls from up above you. Come hither, up here. And as you arrive at the top, a druidic stone circle on the top of this summit that is partially removed from sort of Riesengürtel below and very much of sort of not in the Schongarten but connected to it. There are massive druidic stone plinths, and there is a 40-foot wide nest here. As you look and see a, let's call it a 30-foot tall eagle with white plumage, who sort of turns to look, sort of screeches out. Taisha, immediately you can tell, angry to be awake. Angry bird. The summit has this massive 40-foot wide nest, but a lot of other stone around it. You see there is a small armory section, like leaning up against something. You can see that there are sort of like ammunitions, arrows. You see that there is this huge, for lack of a better word, it looks like a massive wooden, like, carriage body, but you see that there is a wooden box that appears to have a set of benches within it and what looks like a massive collapsed canvas folded thing on one side, like a long, almost like condensed blinds or a curtain or something. And you see that this box, this sort of like a carriage box, rests on massive springs to four corners that almost are like table legs that you can see. The carriage is suspended on springs from these four massive cornered legs of this sky carriage.
That's so cool.
Up above it, you see this huge sort of wrought iron goes up to a massive crossbar. And you see that the crossbar also appears to have two large lengths of like leather wrapped chain that go up to these enormous hooks on either side. You see standing by that carriage with some belongings in a knapsack under her arm is Amida, who turns to you and says, "Welcome. Are you all right? I heard some shouts down below."
I put my blade up to her face and say, "Demon, drop this facade.
Okay.
We have already been to this once."
Okay.
She looks and says, "No, I understand. I believe it." She looks and says, "What is the manner in which I might regain your trust that I am not a demon?"
Julian.
You tell me. You're a druid.
She speaks to you in Druid and says, "He doesn't understand Druid. How
Yeah.
would he know that I'm speaking Druid unless you tell him?"
Well, I kind of want to lie to see what he'll do.
He's holding a sword to me.
Yeah, but you're a bear.
Well. She says, no. Let me be clear. I'm not frightened.
I know. That's the best part. And then I look over at you like, we've clearly been joking in this language.
Fair be it. Appreciate your candor.
Thanks. She looks and says, very well. This is Altradler. This is the eagle. Altradler is snowy white. This massive white eagle. that looks around. So he has like a little bit of plumage that darkens to like a soft gray around the edge of the beak and around sort of the socks of the leg plumage where it gets down to the talon.
What a good boy. He has socks.
Stay warm.
Didn't look like it. They're little plumes.
You look up and Amada says, I take it that none of you have, the eagles below require skill and ridership to be able to use. So Altraddler is probably the better option. She looks up and you see that Altraddler has a big injury over one eye and it's a little bit weepy. He's not the best at night flying.
Oh no.
And he's very old.
So good. Okay. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You guys speak with animals. What do you do?
Good. I'm so sorry for waking you up.
I should be asleep. There is no sun.
I know. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for doing this.
Doing what?
We're gonna go for a quick trip. Thank you.
How far?
Oh, as the U flies, couple hours.
Oh,
I think. I could be wrong. I don't know how fast you go. Is there a treat you like? We can find you like a really, really big cow when we land.
Cow is good. I eat cow.
Okay. If this one gets too mouthy, you have my permission to eat him. No, wake up, wake up, wake up, what?
I think it's working.
So loud.
Yeah. Tyson just saying, I love him.
Does it look like he's been hurt? Like that's just a fresh wound, or it's something that's just the way?
It doesn't look like a fresh wound. It looks like something that sadly healed naturally and not magically, and so it's a permanent injury. Not that greater magic couldn't do it, but it is not a matter of hit point damage. It is a matter of he would need something more like regeneration or a deeper, more profound healing.
Okay.
Okay, where are we going? I know where we're going to end up eventually, but where are we going now?
Yeah, I think we're just headed east.
Are we going to Gerwin for this vision you had? What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little.
It's been a big day.
I understand this.
Gerwin, for our own reasons as well, Julian.
Yes.
You see that Amada
You
turns.
feeling okay?
Me? I'm fine. I'm just a little. Still getting the wine out of my system.
Anyone who wants to give me a perception check?
Just see what this.
We're back, baby. Okay. Bird. Natural one.
Gotcha.
24.
24.
There you go.
16.
I didn't roll.
Yeah. Valus, as Altraddler shrieks at Taisha again, you look out. There were some noises of shouting down below that have stopped after that last bird shriek.
We should go.
Yeah, we need. Okay.
Amada looks to you for a second and says, oh, travelers. She hands you this small knapsack that you see has a book in it and a couple of scrolls and what looks like some sort of druidic charms in the sort of bottom of this knapsack. She looks over and says, I brought as much as I could. She hands a small charm to you. This is on a piece of twine. It looks extremely humble and very old. It has it's 4 sort of twigs with an intricately woven series of colored, dyed, strings of yarn or fabric around it that make this very complex geometric pattern that sort of almost like written in the dots or instances of knitting through this woven charm hold a druidic rune. You look, touching the wood, it's almost as light as air, this charm. But as you touch it, it's like, it's incredibly... I'll say go ahead and give me nature.
Yeah. No. 15.
15. 15's high enough.
14.
14.
It's a 14.
14's
Sorry.
high enough.
Sorry.
No, it's not good enough.
This is the opposite. This is the opposite of an air tag. This is a walker's ward. They're a very common type of magic item that has existed through the druidic tradition for a long time in Ahriman when it was not safe for druids to exist in the open. And it is a disguise against many types of magical detection. She hands it to you specifically, Octus.
Thank you.
Take these. I got as many charms and gifts and scrolls as I could. And you see that she says, and this, and there's a small treasure chest made of this blood red wood that you see is has two handles made of thick bound rope rooted to the chest in bronze that looks almost melted or welded there. And you can see that she says, don't touch the chest itself. And you can see that smoke is pouring up out of the cracks in the chest.
Okay. I'm assuming you've written down somewhere what that does.
Well, I thought I'd just explain.
Oh, sure.
And she says, so it's an interesting story.
Just is looking behind.
Yeah, same. I'm like,
You sure it's
Short
not
version.
a demon?
I don't know. Short version?
Short for and you see that she's just flustered. It says, I
we'll figure it out.
And you see that she just sort of grabbed his chest off the ground. It feels pleasantly heavy, but not as heavy as if it were full. You think it's not super dense, whatever's in here, but there is something smoking in this chest. And you see that she looks around and says, all right, if you need to leave at once, that is probably wise.
Does how do we drive? Does someone have to drive it?
Oh, just tell Altradler where to take you. He has flown these lands for some 40 years. He will know where to go.
My family is here, so we need to leave. My family is here.
Understood.
I give Amina a huge bear
huge hug. Whispering in your ear in Druidic, she, with her massive paw, pushes something into your hand. She says, the gifts are for your companions. This is for you and you alone. Please be careful.
Thank you.
And she pushes a wooden ring into your hand.
Great. Palm it, do my best to hide it, and then run over to Altradler.
Quick explanation. If we open the chest, is it good for us or bad for us?
Good. It's an ammunition.
Okay, great.
Get in.
Or it's also a source of fire. You see that she said, I don't particularly know.
I love her.
I think you recognize that a lot of the stuff in here, you've been given a wealth of enchanted objects here, all of which would be not currently claimed by a druid on an adventure. So a lot of the things in here are very common, but very useful. That just on a glance you can take a look at them.
Go run up to the front. Gerwin.
Aldred looks at you and says, Gerwin. Oh, River City, near the dark.
Yes.
I don't want to fly to the dark.
No.
We would never ask.
You see,
Just close.
He says,
thank you.
He says, You're scared. Are we in danger?
Only until we get going. Please with less screaming. And I give him a kiss on the beak and then run back.
He puts his beak down and says, I will fly slow so I don't have to land in the dark.
Okay, bud. I'm just crying.
As we leave, I turn to Alma. Is that her name? Amida. There it is.
Amina, just be. Two of my sisters are here. Be very careful.
Thank you. You must go.
Thank you.
Sorry about the demon thing. It's a whole.
Also, there's 3 demons possibly around.
And sorry about my grandma.
She says, "That's the one I'm most frightened of." You guys get into the sky carriage. You're sitting there. You look around. You see that that sort of in the footwell. This thing is also like beautifully constructed. It is sturdy and massive. The seats are actually quite comfortable. They are cushioned and comfy. You see that there is an old sort of small shallow crate under one of the benches that you can see has some humble sort of simple wool brown blankets in it. And you see that there are also a number of very simple belt and harness, sort of leather belt and harness that have hooks that go into them, and that you see the seats behind them have a couple of thick steel sort of like semicircles to be clipped into on this thing. Aranessa gets in and says, "Oh, all right." And you see that she's flown one of these before, so she gets in one, puts it on.
Yeah, we all know exactly how to do it. I'm just trying to copy her while not looking like I've never been in here before.
Okay. You see, it says, "Clearly, you did not get invited to the Lord Einfasen's wedding when you were a child."
Bragging much? All right.
Lucky? And she, Amida stands, Altradler gets up and says, "Are you all ready?"
We're good, thank you.
Puts one massive talon up on the huge, it's almost like a ship's mast, this like bar over the, it's like a horizontal bar. Goes, wings, other thing up. All of you guys feel like someone is pushing the back of your head down just from the wind coming off the wings. And starts to flap, and you guys feel this, the creaking of these massive springs. The coils of the springs are about like a forearm's width of this steel coil going up. Up you go. The sort of shocks of the carriage come with you. As Eagle takes off, and very quickly the walls of the carriage box come up to like your shoulders, but some of you are seated at the edge, so you just look and watch the world start to fall away from you.
You see Octus's arm just dash out the side of the carriage and catch Pin as it just flown out, having appeared again. Stop doing that.